You're only given a little spark of madness.
Followed Mr. Carpenter. What he saw couldn't have been a dream. It was too real. But it couldn't have been true either. It was too deliciously frightful.
Trying to catch yesterday. Old times are only good when you've had them.
Night after night, all alone. Daddy's all pent up. Let's freak.
Irrational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tacos and Tubies Tuesday. I'm your host, Ebony. This is the Film Spark podcast, and we're back at it again with another killer review from Tubi. This week, Killer Karaoke, also known as Pramika, which I think I said that right. Pramika, better known as Killer Karaoke in North America, is a Thai movie that mixes atmospheric horror elements with a few slapstick comedy passages. The movie revolves around a resort in the country that is visited by some celebrities such as musicians and producers for a weekend of concerts, karaokes and parties. Soon enough, strange things start to occur in and around the resort as visitors disappear and are haunted by mysterious appearances. The events seem to be related to the gruesome murder of a female teenager whose dismembered body was found nearby but never identified. Things take a sinister turn as investigators, perpetrators, tourists and victims meet at the sinister resort. By and large, this is quite an enjoyable effort of a film. This is mainly due to the generally high amount of comedy featured throughout here, where the majority of this is genuinely hilarious. The wordplay is a major contributor to the laughs, mixing together rapid-fire delivery of joke after joke incredibly well, from a rapid-fire onslaught of jokes about the ugliness of a pair of potential performers to the inability to recognize a series of tree roots has grabbed them instead of a ghost they believe has attacked them. The meta-ness of the dialogue by commentating and making fun of the situation at hand also shows up throughout the film as a wholesale commentary on the role of the music industry provides plenty of laughs. I feel the best thing about this film is absolutely the juxtaposition between you have such a huge chunk of the film is just slapstick comedy and ridiculousness and, you know, the whole Killer Karaoke thing, but then you get to the end and there's actually a real story there. There is actually quite a sad and horrific story that is really, really common in a lot of Asian countries. And it changes quite rapidly from one story, like from the main slapstick comedic story to the serious tone. But it does it well and it does it tastefully. But yeah, that conclusion in the final 20 minutes as the different characters meet and the background story is revealed, like this little twist of emotion and profound and actually deals with a problem. It's quite impressive. And for such a ridiculous slapstick comedy or horror comedy film, you know, it deals with such a difficult topic with respect and gives viewers some unexpected food for thought. It's just, that really took me by surprise. And I feel like that alone is enough for people, or should be enough for people to want to see this. Because you go into it, they're very high energy, they're very over the top, you know, it's very meta, it's ridiculous, you know, it's, you know, this girl's heart was put in a karaoke machine. I mean, what more do you want? You know, and it's just really impressive that they can make something so ridiculously entertaining have such a profound meaning by the end of it. But I mean, when I'm saying slapstick comedy, I'm talking like this is very much the kind of, how do you compare it? It's sort of almost like, I wouldn't say Tucker and Dale, but it's that ridiculousness. you know, and it's people being dismembered, but like it's clearly rubber parts and loads of blood everywhere and over the top shrieking, and it's just a lot of fucking fun. It's just a lot of fucking fun. And the ghost coming back to life every time, and then every single time the karaoke machine appears, it's got like a little, almost like the, sort of reminds me of like the Japanese game shows where you have like words flashing on the screen and lights everywhere, and it's really in your face, and it's ridiculous, and it's entertaining. It's that sort of thing. It's almost like it's segmented. And, you know, hearing each one of them sing, and then like the performance they put on, like it's not just their singing, like they're putting on a whole fucking show here. Like they're singing for their life. If there's any time that is lip sync for your life has been like meaningful, it's in this film. Only they're not lip syncing, they're singing. Well, you know, in the film they're supposed to be singing. But like the goofy one-liners, the ridiculous mugging for the camera, the insane amount of slapstick featured here, it just manages to be such a fun and already wacky storyline. It has really poor CGI, which sort of adds to it. You know, it's not meant to be taken seriously, yet the end of it is quite serious. It's very weird. It's a very strange thing to witness, and something really odd to be a part of, and I loved every minute of it, to be fair. But yeah, like at the end of the day, Kelly Karaoke, or Pramika, is worth to be watched if you're interested in Thai culture. If you like the slapstick comedy, if you like the ridiculousness of, you know, really horrible B-grade horror movies, but you also want some sort of tie-in to something serious, then this is the movie for you. It's not going to be for everyone. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it's definitely memorable regardless. And that final 20 minutes just elevates it above an average flick and offers some welcome food for thought. This might be a creative film to watch on a movie night with some friends on Halloween, which I understand is just gone, so it's a bit late. But it's just a lot of fun. You know, it's like the songs that they sing. Everyone ends up confessing their lives through the song that's picked for them. You know, you learn about Pramika's sad life through song. Everything is just ridiculous. But like, it really does raise awareness to a whole lot of different things. I'm not going to go into specific details. I feel like this is one to go in without knowing the ending specifically, and without knowing that twist in the end and how it all ties in, but there is some really dark subject matter that is portrayed in this film, but it's so much fun. Like the way they killed, the meta of it, the ridiculousness of it. I highly recommend this one. It's definitely one that I'll be revisiting. It's definitely one that'll be on the rotation, the yearly rotation for sure. But yeah, I really encourage more people to see this, and I'm really curious to see what you all think about it. Because it is such an odd film. It's very in your face, it's fast paced, it's bloody, it's really bad B-grade gore, and then it's a serious, incredibly sad story at the same time. The core is just so sad. So I'll be really curious to see how other people take this, because it's definitely not going to be a film for everyone, like I said before, but it was definitely a film for me, and I'm really glad I found it. I'm really glad. So with that being said, I'm going to give this one I'd probably give it a 3.5. We'll go 3.5 out of 5 for this one. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's not perfect by any means. It is still B-grade ridiculousness. But it's worth the watch. So I hope you guys, get out there. I hope you guys find it. As I said, everything on this is Tubi, obviously, being tacos and Tubis. So watch it, sit on it, and let me know what you think of it. But we'll end that with 3.5 out of 5. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy watching it if you do. And you'll hear from me again soon. Bye, everyone. You were just listening to the Film Spark podcast for all your film needs and more. Like what you heard? Give us a shot. Follow us on Spotify, Apple, Goodpods and more. Or follow the socials at film_spark_pod. You know what? Just follow us on everything. Check out the link tree. linktr.ee/filmsparkpod. Find us, follow us, give us a shout. We always want to hear from you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.